The Hoover Dam is a success as a system because it was constructed from 1931 to 1935 and has been in operation ever since. The Hoover Dam is classified as a man-made and non-living system. The dam was constructed on the site of the Colorado River by 6 companies in order to control the flow of the river and produce hydroelectric power. Turbines, gateways, valves, regulators, transformers, and other subsystems within the Hoover Dam work to turn the input of water from Lake Mead to the outputs of water back into the Colorado River and electricity. Internal feedback of the Hoover Dam comes from pressure gauges, penstock valves, water flow regulators, temperature sensors, and other measuring devices within the inner workings of the dam. External feedback comes from states in the surrounding area who require power, power companies near the dam, organizations who regulate the Colorado River, tourists who visit the dam, etc. The Hoover Dam gathers water, which spins the turbines, which create electricity, which provides power to the surrounding area. The turbines also release water back into the Colorado River. The Hoover Dam regulates the Colorado River and then provides irrigation to the surrounding area. The visibility of the Hoover Dam is gray to the outsider because they know water flows into the dam and spins turbines which create electricity, but they don't know exactly how this process works. However, the visibility of a worker is white because they know that water flows from Lake Mead into the intake towers, down into the penstocks, which turn the turbine wheels, and then back into the Colorado River. Spatial arrangement. The U.S. Bureau of Reclamation is the metasystem. The Hoover Dam is the system. The Roosevelt Dam is a lateral system of the Hoover Dam. The turbines and penstocks are both subsystems of the Hoover Dam. Rotors and generators are 2 elements of the turbine subsystem. The Hoover Dam has evolved as a system because the intake valves and turbines have been upgraded and reinstalled since its completion in 1935. The need for the system came from the flooding of the Colorado River during the spring and the consequential drying up during the summer. A dam was needed to regulate the flow of the river, so the Hoover Dam entered the design and development stage. The system began production in 1931, and the Hoover Dam was deployed in 1935 and has been in operation ever since. During the development of concept, design and development of system, production, and deployment, there was a risk that the project would take too long, at which point the companies would have to pay the government, and there was a risk that the project would also go over budget. In addition to these risks, there was the obvious risk to the workers' health during the construction of the system. Some groups thought it was unethical to interrupt and alter/destroy the habitat of animals in the surrounding area, with the constant explosions and excavation to make room for the dam. Stakeholders for the Hoover Dam. The decision authority was Herbert Hoover. The clients were the 6 companies who split the contract. The owner is the U.S. Bureau of Reclamation. The user is the Hoover Power Plant. The consumer are the surrounded states who all use power from the Hoover Dam. Innovations of the system come from the installation of an 8th and final turbine to provide more hydroelectric power. The N8 turbine was mostly produced inside the dam and then installed.